trying hard to beat the stage, all while I am still collecting coins.
Hello, and welcome to another episode. I'm Zelmont, and this is my YouTube, where I shamelessly promote my Twitch, Zelmont, over at twitch.tv, and talk about random stuff and play Ark. Over on my Twitch, I actually do stream some other games as well. It's still mostly Ark. Ark is the primary game that I play, but there's other games as well. Today we're gonna film a few episodes. I got 3 episodes planned, which is quite the change for the longest time. So let's get into the first episode, shall we? Don't forget, if you find yourself enjoying today's episode, please subscribe for more content. Leave a like to let me know that you're enjoying the episode. Comment, let me know your thoughts. I am highly interactive in the comment section. And feel free to share. But today's episode, it's an old man tale. This one really talk about what kind of a student I was, because a lot of people they get the wrong idea about me. They kind of think that I'm an arrogant person. That while I do have some narcissism, that some people think that do cross that line and into being a narcissist, but I really don't. And one of the evidence of that is the kind of student I was. I wasn't the perfect student at all. Especially as a young student. When I went back as an adult, I was a little better, but I went there for the right reasons, right? I learned my lessons from when I was a young student, so to speak. But when I was a young student, I was my biggest problem was I was the student that nobody wanted in their project, in their group project. I was always the student that ended up letting the group project down, and it wasn't necessarily because I was an unreliable person per se, or that I wasn't intelligent or creative, or my issue was that I was and still am, if I don't push myself, I was a procrastinator. I would put things off to the last second. My eldest has the same issue. She puts things off to the last second, and then what do you know? Life happens, things happen, and now only because you left it to the last second, you don't have any time to alternate or fix the problem that come up. And all of a sudden, so you like I say, I was the one who ended up coming through and failing on the group projects time after time, because I'd leave my portion of it to the last second. Nobody else would do. Actually, by the end of it, people did start one girl that I went to school with. I'll only share her first name for confidentiality reasons, but Beth, she was a actual friend of mine, and she did in fact start watching my back. She knew that I would leave things to the last second, and so she started when she would get me as part of a group project. She would do her portion, and then she would do my portion and leave my portion off to the last off, and if I came through, okay, we don't need that. But if I fell through, hey, at least the project still works, right? It's sad that was the case, but that was the case. And what is the point there? There's 2 points. One, that I ain't perfect. I'm far from perfect. None of us are perfect, and we really need to recognize that and not be so quick to point fingers at others. None of us are perfect. And the other big one there is don't procrastinate. If you have something to do and you can do it now, then now is the time to do it. Now, there are certain exceptions, but like I say, those exceptions, what makes those exceptions is the fact that, you can't do it right now for whatever reason, right? So you're not leaving it. You have to leave it, right? You don't have a choice in it. That's me in certain things with my work. Because there's the business can only afford so much labor, so the labor has to be spread out, including my labor. So there's times where I run out of time in my day to get the work done. And while it's in my nature these days to personally push myself to be like, don't procrastinate, I can do it now, so I may as well do it now. Don't do that at my current work because, well, the reality is that I'm on the clock and the business can't afford me to be on the clock, even though I want to get this done and out of the way, and I am still providing a service. Like, it's a backwards thing. I'm not I don't know. It is something to talk to an owner about. I take my prerogative from the owner. Each owner has their own prerogatives, and it's their money. They spend it how they want. So, like, but yeah, if you're not going to pay me, I'm not going to work for it, right? Although, I don't know. There is, especially in my situation, there is some negotiation to be had, but it's exactly that. There needs to be negotiation. But yeah, in general, in life, if don't procrastinate. If you have the time if you need to do something, you have the time to do it, then now is the time to do it. But yeah, thanks for tuning into today's episode. I am about to film a couple more episodes. But yeah, if you found yourself enjoying and agreeing with today's message, leave a like, subscribe for more content. Comment, let me know your thoughts. Feel free to share. Don't forget to go check me out over on twitch.tv. Once again, it's Zelmont. If you see Zelmont, it's me 100% of the time. Anyways, thanks for watching. Till next time.